Don't say my name. That's what I told you. Still every silence got your voice bleeding through. Changed your number, closed the door.
Remember me?
Thought that'd settle up the score. Funny how the lock clicks shut. Now I'm wondering who you're hiding from. Black shades covering restless eyes. Another wig, another alibi. The mirror keeps whispering, let it go. But the mirror don't know what I know. You disappeared without a sound.
Remember me?
Somehow I know when you're around. Every upload, every stream, you're easier to find than you think. Black shades hiding tired eyes. Another wig, another disguise.
Fucking shit.
Mirror says go try again, but Ryan never lets me in. He laughs with Ella on the screen.
Fucking shit.
Like I'm invisible between.
Remember me?
Every smile cuts twice as deep. Now even silence won't let me sleep. Why you look at her way? I've been waiting all day. Can't make your heart change its mind. Still I'm chasing what I'll never find. You don't owe me your love. Still I keep looking up above. These shadows know my secret well. I built my own lonely hell.
Remember me?
I ain't calling, I don't have to. The screen keeps telling me where you move. Another live, another smile. Pretending everything's worthwhile. You block the phone, but not the feeling. Some doors close, some windows stay revealing. Don't say my name.
Remember me?
You already did. Every shadow knows where you've been. Another stream, another disguise.
I'm fucking shaking.
Still can't outrun familiar eyes. Ella's laughing, lights are low. Every joke's another blow. You don't see the storm I hide behind these shades and borrowed pride. Can't force the river to turn around. Can't make lost things become found. Love ain't something you can claim, even if it calls your name. So I'll fold these wings away. Leave the mirror where it lays. Some stories never reach the end. Some hearts simply never bend. The lights go down. Who gets
Productions.
Some go stay because they will.
Remember me?
Yo, mama, baby. I came last night. Hussy wig ain't right.
He gon' tell us how he got in a fight and how he got his ribs broken last night. Nigga, that's that nerve. Why give pussy money when he's so absurd? Why give him an inch when he rather have nine? You know how the game go, he'll be live by halftime. I'm the fucking nigga, that's that nerve. He's all about him while he tryna take hers. Mama and his bitch, yup, boy, no flamingo. And I'ma trust everybody except that hoe.
Pussy, fuck with me.
When a grifter, won't you? And your supporters can't send money to you. Pussy not loyal. Pussy not loyal. I'm tryna get rich. I call Futy a fat bitch. And then I got kicked. Now I'm begging on Twitch. MFW wants some fake boobies, so I took her to the panel with me. Monty with a new barber, cause he thinks he's a raw star. I wanna panel up, smoke weed, get drunk. I wanna do all the snaps, I wanna do all my raps. When the grifter, won't you, baby? And your supporters can't send money to you. No cash out. Pussy not loyal. No, he ain't. Pussy not loyal. Used to react to Futy Beauty. She a fat bitch, let's get into it right away. We up in this club, bring me a bar. No, no, girl, you done got me banned. No, no, girl. All this money in the chat, I wanna see you dance. Tryna get rich, call Futy a fat bitch. And then I got kicked, now I'm begging on Twitch. When the grifter, won't you? And your supporters can't send money to you. No, nothing. Pussy not loyal. No, he ain't. Pussy not loyal. Rich young nigga, Hussy tryna get me on panel so his chat can get a little bigger. I watch his channel like, nigga, you insane, with the top down, yelling out money ain't a thing. Me and that B tryna play with ya. I took her to the base so I can lay with her. Let's talk about that ring Vicky carrying. Lost your scarf and acted like a libertarian. Shout out no debt and I keep my wig wet. Reject gon' be on my panel next. Man, she do it too good when she ride my dick. Man, I never trust that bitch, no. Padella, send me something. Baby, why you frontin'? Got cash app, please don't leave. And I bet that bottom dollar that you won't leave. Padella, send me something. Baby, why you frontin'? You done spent your bread on them, and it's all for nothing. When a grifter, won't you, baby? And your supporters can't send money to you. No cash app. Pussy not loyal. Pussy not loyal. Yeah. When a grifter, won't you, baby? And your supporters can't send money to you. No cash app. Pussy not loyal. Pussy not loyal.
Hey, hey, hey. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. So, I had debated on if I even wanted to stream today because I was just kind of like not in the mood. People are getting on my nerves. By people, I mean the people who are trying to use someone's death as some kind of fucking, shield, excuse, victim card, Any way that they can, use it for their own benefit. It's fucking disgusting. And on top of that, before I could even finish the ridiculous shit that Fallon did yesterday, when she's supposedly doing a stream in honor of her friend, yet the entire fucking stream was about me. And you're playing fucking a Jules Tells All video from fucking years ago on a stream that's supposed to be about your friend that you supposedly care about. And then today, so apparently Hussey did a stream this morning. I guess it was like really fucked up because he deleted it and he refers to it in in the stream he did just a little while ago. So I don't know if anybody downloaded that or knows or watched it or what the fuck happened during it, but I would love to be updated on that if anyone does. And if anyone has the link for it, I would love to play it. I don't know if anyone got it or not. But I was watching the one from just a little while ago, and of course, that gets turned into being about me too. And like literally, the name of the fucking stream is Support Blaze. And yet, what are you doing during the stream, Hussy? You are talking about me again and pulling up shit that other people have said about me. This is the crazy thing. You keep bringing up Vidal and wanting to show Vidal stuff. So if Vidal is trustworthy, because that was the opposite of what you told me. If Vidal is always right about everything, if Vidal has this opinion that is that important that everyone should listen to, then let's listen to all the other shit she has said because most of it is about you and it ain't nice. So I'm going to go. I think we all should go and look at all the other things that Vidal has said. I mean, if we're going to take her opinion and viewpoint about me, then we should take it about other people too, right? So the things that she said about Hussy should be just as valid, correct, Hussy? Because you told me when we were friends that Vidal is crazy. She's a stalker. She is literally your stalker, you said, obsessed with you. And all she has is, things that you did years and years ago, but she won't let it go. Nobody should listen to her, right? Except now, the moment that she's talking about someone other than you want everybody to listen, right? You're see through, Hussy. Do you think that any of this is actually working in your favor? Because I can tell you it's not. And I think you know that from your numbers. Because, honey, Mr. wanted to drag the fuck out of me because I lost subscribers for the month that I was gone, by the way. Wasn't even fucking here. But you made a point of bringing it up over and over and over and over, and it was such a huge deal to you. But look who's losing subscribers now. Because it ain't me. In fact, mine keep going up. Because now I'm at 3.3. So, uh-oh, what the heck? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I think Stints and Ribbons might be pocket modding. Does anybody know what's going on there? You're okay. You're completely fine. I think that's what it was. You probably had it like, and you were accidentally pressing it. It's happened to me. No worries. Don't feel bad. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. But anyway, so yeah, mine has went up. It keeps going up more and more every day. I mean, not drastically. I'm not trying to flex it that hard. Don't get me wrong. And I don't it doesn't really matter, right? Like people will like it's always going to fluctuate. And in terms of like monetization and things like that, it's really kind of irrelevant because it's not going to affect that. If people are watching, whether they're hate watching or they're watching because they like you, it's gonna make you money either way, right? So subscribers, it's like, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But it was to Hussey. It was a huge deal. I've never seen someone pocket mod themselves. Bless his heart. um, so I've went up a little bit, not drastically, like I said, but if you look, Hussy is still going down. Mm-mm-mm. So, again, this was a huge deal to him a month ago, and it's was supposedly, something that really mattered. And now, of course, it doesn't, right? It's always like that with him. So, uh, I also wanted to see, yeah, see, look at this shit, 1,000 views. Oh boy, Hussy. And then members only. Oh, this must be the one. So, did anyone get this one? Did anyone download this? I'm assuming this is what he was referring to in the beginning of this, in which case I would love to hear it because he claims that something in it was really bad. Like, and that he had to take it down because of something he did. He didn't go any further than that. So I'm just wondering what he said and who it was about and why he's hiding it. But if nobody got it, honey, I mean, I might have to buy a fucking membership just to get it and watch it. You should have deleted it if you were that worried about it. But here we are. I figured Hollow or Ladybug might have it. I messaged Hollow about it already, but I don't think he's gotten back yet. But for now, we can just start with this one from an hour ago. Because this is the one that I started. And of course, not long into it, he starts threatening to sue me. Not even just now, he's not threatening it, he's acting like he's already done it. But I'm gonna play it because I think it's very telling. Very telling. And I think it will also speak volumes to a judge in how you are choosing to use filing these lawsuits on people because it is a problem. And honest to God, Hussy, in a way, I hope you go there with me because number one, I have already gotten so many messages that if you sue me, if you actually were to do that, that people are going to support me financially in fighting it. And I didn't have to do a GoFundMe. I didn't even have to ask. People just started offering because you are a fucking menace. And you also don't have a case. Hey, Sloth Cat. How many people that he's sued? Well, here's the thing. He loves to say that he won all these times or whatever. He talks about it like, oh, yeah, I won. He's never actually won a lawsuit. What happens is, wait, Vaughn posted the hubby's cash app. Huh? Oh, yeah. No, no. I know about that. You're not talking about in my chat, are you? But because to be honest, I'll be blunt. I don't want anything to do with money and her mentioned in my chat or anything like I want that I'm staying the fuck away from that. Because I've already gotten accused of shit just because I simply addressed the fact that she passed in the beginning of one of my streams and then went on to talk about other things. And because I made a goal for that stream, that was me disrespecting her or trying to grift on her death. So I want to make it clear anything to do with money, cash apps, GoFundMe, anything surrounding money and like, do not put it in my chat. I don't want it here. I don't want any part of it. I'm sorry. I just don't. Because these people are crazy. I can't. I just can't. So I don't want to get accused of anything else. Um, so he has sued quite a few people, but what ends up happening, or what has happened in the past, is it ends up being something that is settled between the two parties and their attorney, right? You come to an agreement about things. That's what's happened. That's it. And in my opinion, it's a fucking waste of money. I mean, total waste. Like, let's just think about this. Okay. He sued DC how many times? He did end up getting money. Again, he didn't win it, it was settled upon. There is a difference. But tell me, right now, what effect has that had on anything other than he got a little bit of money out of it? Hmm, has anything changed? I don't think it has. He didn't talk about them for Negs in DC for a while. I remember that. But other than that, and he is talking about them again now. So it didn't last, right? So all that money, I mean, let's face it, even if whatever he did get awarded, or not even awarded, what was settled upon, he easily had put that much money into it. I guarantee it. I mean, he might not have, but whoever fucking pays his shit, the state, the fucking, his pay pigs, whoever the fuck, it's not cheap. I mean, it's not cheap. So who the fuck really wins? No one. Not a damn person. And just like with the one with AK, all that came out of that was neither one of them were going to talk about each other anymore. Y'all can't just fucking agree to do that shit without having to go through an attorney and spending thousands and thousands of fucking dollars. It's a fucking waste of money, time, and energy. But also, he is trying to use it to intimidate people and to fucking bully people. You're on here crying about shit while you're making fucking threats. All because I have an opinion about you. That's it. I have not said one fucking thing that was not true that I can't back up with evidence. Because even with the fucking Neg's picture of his son and all that, Neg says that his son was 16 in that photo. It was shared when he was 19. Now, if that's not the truth, then I will find out that it's not the truth. But also, I don't think it would be looked at as unreasonable that I would have taken the word of the fucking person who was involved and whose child it was. I think it's pretty fucking reasonable that I would believe him since it's his child. So if he says that they were 16 in the picture, then I believe that. And if that's not true and it's a lie, and that comes out and is proven to be a lie or something, I still don't think a judge would look at that and go, "Oh yeah, she was knowingly trying to slander you there." No. Look in, like, that's not fucking slander, hussy, because you have to prove that there would be no reasonable way for me to believe that I knew it was a lie, and that I said it or shared it or gave this, opinion maliciously to cause you to lose money, to hurt you financially. And I would love to know, is the stream glitching for anyone else? Let me know. I don't want to be talking to nobody. Um, fuck, what was I saying? Mm, ugh, maybe it'll come back to me. Um, you're trying to fucking intimidate me with it, is the point. You think that you can get on here and threaten, and then you're just gonna bully people into be silent. Sometimes it works, doesn't it? It worked with 21 because you made that same kind of threat to 21. Take that post down or I will sue you. And 21 took it down. I ain't taking it down. See, 21 didn't have a reasonable way to believe what they said about the phone. Because what 21 had said was that you lied to your audience and the GoFundMe that you did saying it was for your attorney fees, you actually spent on a phone. Okay. And you said, take it down or I'm going to go to my attorney. 21 took it down. But here's the thing 21 didn't have proof of that. 21 had no way to really know that, or like it was, a theory at best. What I have said is not on the same level. Okay. It's not because this happened. And as far as whether or not it was you who sent it or tragic who sent it, I believe that it wasn't you and that it was tragic. What I can't seem to fucking wrap my mind around is why the hell you said it was you that sent it. Not even just that it was you that sent it, but that you went and got it off of Neg's Facebook in retaliation because you were angry that he had went and got a photo of you at 3 years old and shared it, which I have also since come to find out that the picture of you when you were a 3-year-old, you had it as your fucking profile picture. That's how he got it. So if you're going to be that fucking offended by people getting a photo of you when you're young like that at 3 years old, why the fuck did you put it as your profile picture? Explain that to me. I don't understand. Finding that out, I'm like, "Wait a minute. That's ridiculous. Because you have tried to push this narrative like he had to go digging for that. That's not the case. And even still, even if he had went digging for it, getting his son's picture and saying things about what his sexual orientation or whatever is, that doesn't, how does that work out as being a fair trade there? Like okay, so Negs posted a picture of you at 3. Wouldn't the if you were going to do back to him what he did to you, wouldn't you be getting a picture of him when he was a kid and showing it? Not a picture of his kid. What the fuck did Neg's son do to you? He didn't fucking post the picture of you when you were 3. Negs did. So you're punishing and taking your anger out on someone who's innocent in this. That's a fucking problem. And that's what I'm calling out. And I will say that to a judge. I will fucking show all of it, hussy. And what the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put together a compilation of clips every time. Just maybe even over the fucking last year. But if I went 5 years, you'd really be fucked. But every time that you have threatened to sue someone. So I'm telling you now, don't talk about it. Don't threaten it. Do it. But you better know when you do, I'm coming for you. If you try to disturb my fucking life like that over this dumb shit, I'm coming for you in the form of countersuing. And also, not even I don't even give a fuck about the money. I just want you to be labeled as a vexatious litigant. So you cannot keep doing this to people. That's what the fuck I want out of it. I don't want your money because it isn't yours anyway. It's the fucking government's and people who you have fooled online. I want you to be stopped. And so no one else has to deal with these kind of threats from you ever again. Ever again. You are abusing it. You are weaponizing the court system. And it needs to stop. And so does your attorney. Shame on him that he continues to even fucking entertain this bullshit. That just shows what kind of person he is. And clearly, he just wants the money, which I guess y'all have that in common, don't you? All right, so I didn't see, did anyone get that stream from this morning? If not, I'll just start with the one that he did tonight. And guys, be respectful in the chat. I don't want to have to get rid of people and like stop people from being able to come in and have a conversation. But if you start going at other people in the chat with like name calling and things like that, you're just gonna go because we're not doing that. That's not why we're here. I don't want anybody, whether I like the person or not, I don't want anybody going at them in the chat. That's just not gonna happen here. If you want to debate, that's one thing. But when you start calling names and shit like that, you're taking it too far. Nobody's answering you. It's okay, Volts Girl. I'll just start with this one. We can always do the other one later. Let's just start with this.
Still wondering where.
So let's see. Of course, she's gonna play music. What the fuck? That's what he's. Um. Wow. Okay. Oh.
You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying to talk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta know.
God, the cringe, y'all. I can't handle it. I cannot handle that he's playing that right now. I cannot. But if they can't understand me, they can beat me.
You guys, thumbs up.
Still waters run deep.
No!
Nah, nigga. Guess who's back? Still.
Be careful.
Still doing that shit, Andre? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Check me out. It's still Dre Day, nigga. AK, nigga.
Better be careful with songs like this. Don't sing along with it. That's all I can tell you. Don't fucking sing along with it. Oh my god.
Keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass.
I can't. Hussy's so hardcore.
And all my niggas in the pen, here we go again.
And Tupac! No! What is going on? Oh, dear gentle Jesus.
Ain't nothing separating us but my Mac 10. Born in the ghetto as a hustler. Hold up. Straight.
We're here, Louis.
Right now. Oh.
Everybody, hello. Welcome to Live My Fuzzy. I'm your host, and yes, I am.
I'm
Good to see you guys. Let me say hello to everybody. Jennifer Shazer. Hold on. Fallon, hello, boo. You're the first one in here. Good to see you, honey. We got the Lulus in the house. We got Wildflowers in here.
I don't care.
So let me, because my headache was pounding. It was so bad. It's still not good at all. It's like 5%.
Yeah, it's called your conscience is starting to eat you alive, hussy. That's what it's called, because stress can do those things. It can cause physical symptoms, and I think that's what the fuck is happening. I think you're fucked. That's what I think. I think you're fucked. I think that nobody is buying your shit, and you are grasping at fucking straws and don't know what the fuck to do. And that becomes evident in a little bit into the stream.
percent better, but it's
Yes.
still not.
Yes, that's Mags using Blaze's picture, which I think is also weird because she also, if you read it, oh god. Not only is she using Blaze's face, but if you look at the pink letters or whatever in the middle, it says "Rip my Blaze." I find that a weird way to word that. It's like everyone in that goddamn community is trying to fucking get a piece of this and like act like, oh no, I'm the one who was closest to her. No, I talked to her. I'm the last one who talked to her. Oh no, she's my Blaze. Why are y'all trying to treat her like she's fucking property now? It's very weird. Because I hate to tell you, Mag, she's not your Blaze. She has a fucking family. Like, in the scheme of things, all of us, we're nobodies in her life for the most part. I mean, and to act like you're more than that is weird and parasocial. But anyway, it's also what people do when someone dies. I don't know why. Have you noticed that? It's like once somebody dies, everybody wants to act like they were like way closer to them than they were. Everybody's now their best friend and they're beautiful people and they're what it's god makes me sick.
But during that stream, I shared Mags's Cash App because Mags was going to collect the money and send it to.
Can you imagine if I died tomorrow how Hussey would use that? Just think about that. What do you think he would do? All of a sudden, I guarantee you, I would be a wonderful person again. And he'd be using it to try to look like we were, family. Guarantee it.
Blaze's husband.
Michael, you better watch it. I'm gonna get you. Don't make me.
So I was told that a bunch of people started making up rumors.
See, here's the problem already with that sentence, okay? You were told. If you were gonna come on a fucking live stream to talk about something, look into it first. Don't just fucking take someone's word. Don't you know it's hearsay? And for someone who's so worried about things and like wants to sue everybody every 5 minutes for whatever they say, you would think you would want to be a little bit more careful with your words, but you're not.
So I was told that a bunch of people started making up rumors trying to make Mags look like some type of a thief.
Okay,
And
so I don't know what the fucking situation is with Mags in depth. What I've seen is that she shared a Cash App for Blaze and was like trying to raise money, which is a little bit weird because I'm pretty sure Von Beardo already had that information and she didn't need to do that, but I don't know if I would call her a thief.
we ain't gonna tolerate that shit.
I just think she probably
So
didn't know what she was doing.
first things first. Let me show proof and get this out of the way that Mags has sent everything to Blaze's husband already.
Wait.
Let me get this out of the. Okay?
Wait. Is he doxing her husband on his stream? Was that her husband's name? I really hope he didn't just do that. Or is that out there? See, now I doxed him. I'll clip it out after the fact, I guess, but what? Or is it out there? Does everybody know his name? I mean, I don't know, but this is, oh God. Why did he put that up there? He could have fucking uh blocked the name out. Okay, her husband's Cash App is out there though. Okay, is that like that's what I was gonna say. I know that Von Beardo had it, so maybe he's been sharing it. No, it's on Von Beardo's community tab. Let me look. Let me see. Let me just check this out really quick. That's right. If it's out there, then no harm, no foul. But it just jumped out at me when I saw it that I'm like, because I had never even seen her husband's name, so I don't even know that. I recognize the last name, but let me see. Okay, his name is in the title or in the thing, so I think it's all right. It just freaked me out. I'm like, oh, wait, fuck.
See, $180 we were able to collect in 30 minutes.
That's true too,
Okay.
Anshan. That is true too. How do we know he's behind the Cash App? Anybody could have made it. See, this is why I don't want it shared in my chat. You know what I mean? Because it's a slippery fucking slope. You have to be very careful about these things if you're going to do them. And Hussey is not being careful at all. And it will come back to bite you in the ass.
And there you go.
Wait, Blaze's husband is going to do a stream about it? I think it was said her husband wants nothing to do with Hussey's community. I believe that. I believe that. I mean, she confided in her husband. Well, I don't know about confide, but she talked to him because he's the one who, supposedly, he's the one who encouraged her to apologize to Unicorn Girl, which then in turn got people mad at her. So I'm sure she went to him about that. And even though she had, like, forgiven, he might have still been feeling some type of way.
To knock from Max.
But the
Okay.
other problem with this too is, how do we know just from this, right? That that's all the money that was made? Has there been proof of that? Do we know for sure? Has it been shown that every single person that donated to Mags has been accounted for and that all of that money in fact was sent to Blaze's husband? That's where the problem is. Because this receipt just shows what she sent to him. But if we don't know, if we don't have proof of how many people donated and how much they donated, then how do we know this is on the up and up? Because they could have made $1,000 for all we know, and then pocketed a certain amount and just threw $180 at him as the quote unquote proof. We don't know. But this is why you got to be careful. And see, the way that I have done things, the few times that I have done like some sort of fundraiser for something for someone, when they come on, when I do it, I share their Cash App, I share their PayPal, I share their GoFundMe. I don't make an account. The money does not go into my hands because that's where you're going to get in trouble. That's where it gets slippery. So Like, I've had when I did, I Blame You, uh, it was literally every every super chat that came in, taken into account, right, each time, and then deduct 30%. Bada bang, bada boom. But any of the other times that I've raised money, I wasn't monetized. So it was literally just sharing the person's thing. And even when I did the one for I Blame You, I still shared the Cash App and shit too. That way it could go directly to him. So, but you have to be, I mean, you just have to be careful. Even if you're not doing anything wrong, you might accidentally screw something up. It's just, it's not worth the hassle in my opinion. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like, nope, I think I'll just give it directly, let it go right to the people. And Skelter, thank you so much. Skelter gifted 5 board housewife memberships, and it looks like Day by Day Christine got 1, Lauren Lotus, Tyler, Reed, and Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes. Congratulations and welcome to the Board Housewives Club. So, anyway, let's keep going here.
So
So,
we have decided, or her husband has decided. I don't know how it is, you guys. I've been sick the whole day. I really haven't been interacting in much of anything.
then why are you speaking on it? Oh my god, it's so frustrating because you're saying her husband said. Did they say it? Did he say it to you? Or is this something else? You're just taking somebody's word for it. This is the fucking problem, hussy. If you're gonna come on and talk about something, at least look, make sure you have like the info that you need.
Um, her husband is going to receive all of the cash apps.
How do we know that?
Okay.
Where is the
The
proof of
cash
that?
app is pinned in the comment section.
So he's sharing it again?
If you look, hold on. And there it is. So if you
Okay, so that's his
are
or
inclined
that's
and able to donate whatever you can to the family.
so this is his, right? I want to make sure I'm getting this correct. This is not Mag's Cash App that was put together by her. This is actually Blaze's husband's Cash App, correct? Let me make sure. I'll go on Von Beardos and look again. Yes, so that goes directly to her husband then. Okay. Just making sure, just making sure.
Family in lieu of flowers, we would all appreciate it, and I'm sure Blaze's family will appreciate it too. We did get the okay from her husband, so it's not something that we're pushing on them or anything.
Did you get the okay before you did the other one though? The one that Mags did. Had she talked to Blaze's husband before she did that one? Otherwise, you're taking credit for something that you shouldn't be because y'all didn't wait. I'm just curious because I got a feeling she didn't talk to her husband first. Or she would know just to share his. Right?
We just want to make sure we're doing everything the right way, not to offend them. And the husband receiving the money, whether it's bit by bit or a lump sum, it's going to go straight to him. So far,
Wait.
We did donate a little bit, and we were able to collect $180. Hi, Donna Boo.
Wait.
So,
I'm so fucking confused. Hold on. Let me go back. What he said does not make sense.
We did get the okay from her husband, so it's not something that we're pushing on them or anything. We just want to make sure we're doing everything the right way, not to offend them. And the husband receiving the money, whether it's bit by bit or a lump sum.
What? That's this. I don't understand bit by bit or lump sum. If it's his Cash App, it's going to be what anybody sends. What does he mean bit by bit? Can someone help me out and explain to me what I'm missing here? Because why did he say bit by bit? This is, I don't get it.
We're doing everything the right way, not to offend them. And the husband receiving the money, whether it's bit by bit or a lump sum, it's going to go straight to him. So far, we did donate a little bit.
We? I I don't understand saying bit by bit or a lump sum. Why are you having to give him anything if it's his Cash App, it's going directly to him? But then you say we already gave. How? Why are you attaching yourself to that? It's not a we. Anybody from any community could be giving and it could have gotten to there. Like Von Berto shared it on his community tab. Why are you saying we? Like they just want credit for everything. They literally want credit for everything. I don't understand. I don't understand if it's going directly to him. Why are you saying we will like bit by bit or one lump sum? And why would you say we've already given? I don't get it.
Pushing on them or anything. We just want to make sure we're doing everything the right way, not to offend them. And the husband receiving the money, whether it's bit by bit or a lump sum, it's going to go straight to him. So far, we did donate a little bit, and we were able to collect $180. Hi, Donald.
We were able to collect. We were able to collect. That makes it sound like he's saying the money is going through him. Right? Otherwise, you didn't collect shit. Why would you word that as collecting something if it's literally just a Cash App and people donate, it goes straight to him? You aren't collecting anything. So this is getting more and more and more sus. And now I do think something shady is going on. I'll go ahead and say it, and you can tell Maxwell that too. Okay? This is weird. The way you're wording this shit is really weird. And if you're this stupid about shit like this, if this is on the up and up, you don't need to be the one fucking explaining shit because this sounds like a goddamn mess.
So I'm happy for that. And I don't think he has a Cash App. I mean, a PayPal.
Okay, wait. Lois Girl, and it's behind a paywall. Hollow said on the stream it's on. Do we have that stream? Did anyone get it? Someone had to have downloaded it, I'm sure. I'd be willing to bet someone's got it because I want to see that. I want to know what was said. I want to know. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Isn't it against terms of service to put something like that behind a paywall? I don't know. It's getting a little hairy, if you know what I mean.
But if you do have a Cash App, that's what it is. You can send the money to. And Mags, if you want to come up and speak, because I know that they were attacking you, or if you want to come up and say anything, like, I don't know why people are coming after Mags. You try to do something nice, and you get attacked. You don't do anything, you get attacked. So there's no point actually defending yourself. We know where your heart is, and you do want to come up, okay?
Oh Lord.
Me, Fallon, and Mags were talking about a half an hour ago, and this was the best thing to do, because
What?
otherwise they're
What?
going to come after Mags, and she doesn't need that.
Right, so why do it that way? Why didn't you just share his? This does not make sense. Exactly, Negs. Why
Oh,
can't
fuck.
they just memorialize someone and stop being triggered? It's gonna get worse. If any of you, if you haven't seen this, it's about to get worse because they do this and then immediately he goes in at me and starts pulling up shit Vidal said and talking about all of this crap that everybody was talking about the other day. That look, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest at this point. Um, to Vidal, Pink Lava, people like that, I don't want you around anymore because the way that you have acted about this, like you do realize you threw a fucking fit because you were timed out. That's what all of this is. You were timed out and some of you were blocked. And now you can't shut the fuck up. It's fucking wild. Apparently, like Vidal did some fucking novel size post about it. How? How do you how do you turn something so fucking insignificant into something like that? It just blew my mind. Blew my mind. But if y'all want to be that fucking offended by that or whatever, go ahead. I don't care. I'm not trying to make friends. I wasn't trying to be friends with you. I'm just on here giving my opinion and what I feel is relevant, what I feel I want to talk about, that's it. And if you don't like it, that's cool. That's completely fine. You guys haven't liked me the entire time. Why would I care now? You've never liked me. You didn't like me before. You don't like me now. You're not going to like me later. So, what you think about me, honestly, I don't give a fuck. But if you want to keep fucking obsessing and looping about it everywhere you go, you can. But I just blocked you guys, so I don't have to fucking see it. And I am not working with a fucking bodega or tragic. He came in my chat the other night to argue with Negs and then left. And that's it. He's never been here before. I highly doubt he'll be back. I have never talked to this person at any point at all. And it is crazy to me that people like Fresh Garbage are going around and implying I'm working with that dude. Again, the only person that I am aligned with is my husband. That's it. I don't have any other. I'm not aligned with people anymore. I don't want to be attached to other people. What I wanted was to allow everyone to come in and speak if they can be respectful in the way they do it. If you can't, then you gotta go. And the last thing that I'm gonna let happen is people come in here and talk to me like I'm a child and make passive aggressive digs and literally tell me I'm stupid because I disagree with them. No, I don't owe you that. I don't owe you that. I can handle criticism just fine if it's constructive. When you start making personal jabs and shit like that, that's when I'm going to be done. And that's all it is. But I'm not working with fucking tragic, and I think it's ridiculous that anybody is implying that. But okay, y'all think whatever you want. Go ahead. You will
Why
anyway.
not just let me let you? There you are. Hey, hon.
Did you find me?
Yeah.
Listen, we all made a group decision. This was supposed to be private. This was supposed to be from our community.
Mm-hmm.
This was not ever supposed to go out. This was not supposed to be for the
What are you talking about? That's not fucking possible. What do you mean it wasn't supposed to go out of your community? It's a public community, Mags. Where would you have fucking talked about it? And how would you have gotten donations if you didn't fucking tell people about it? And why the fuck would you need to hide something if there's nothing shady going on? For fuck's sake. The fact that you're like, oh, this was supposed to be a secret? Why? That alone is like, really? Like, the more I'm thinking about it, the more fucking suspicious that is. Why would you? Okay, I'm done.
world. This
Mm.
was supposed to be for our community to be able to give one lump sum donation as the from our community.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. You want credit. That's what it is. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. You want credit. That's why you're doing it. You don't want it to be a secret. You want it to be known that it came from your community. So you guys look like the fucking heroes or something. That's why. Because just going directly to her husband, you wouldn't get to get credit for that, would you? No, you wanted to raise one lump sum so you could go, oh, look at all this money that we raised. This is from our community. We're good. We're the ones who care. We're the good people. Fucking disgusting. I am fucking disgusted right now. That's why you're doing all this. All of this would have been completely irrelevant. It would have never been in it if you just had shared his personal shit and let people give directly to him. But because you wanted it to come from your community, you wanted to, no, this is our thing. We're the ones that are helping. We want the credit. We gave the most money. That's what the fuck you want to do. Which is fucking gross. Y'all really don't give a fuck about this woman. Y'all have turned this into everything else but Blaze. Now it's about this fucking Cash App shit. Pulse says, Carrie, Vaughn puts out the husband's Cash App. Hussey goes live 5 minutes later showing it and starts this line of damage. Wow. Wow. No, it's not Unicorn Blue. But here's the thing. It wouldn't have stayed there because you know what would have happened? You know Fallon was going to jump in on that. And she would have given a bunch just to be able to say, look, this all came from our community. It is all for show because there is no reason for any of this. You literally just give it to the person directly. You don't have to do any of this. It does not need to exchange hands and do all this. It doesn't. You just share the fucking link. You share the Cash App, this man's Cash App, in your chats with your community, and they personally go and support. And then there you don't have to worry about it because it's not touching your hands in any way. But you didn't want to do it like that because you wanted to make sure everybody knew it was coming from you. You wanted to be able to say, "Look at this. Look how much money our community raised for Blaze. We're the good ones. We cared the most." And that is disgusting because it's not about you. It's not about the community. It's about Blaze. And you, hussy, have completely lost sight of that. Completely. And you're about to prove it in a minute, even more.
And I didn't want, your PayPal or your, Cash App or Fallon's Cash App or anybody else's. That's why I just created one that didn't have any personal information on it.
Why couldn't you just get his? Why did you need to create anything? That is fucking insane. And hussy, you should know better. You're not new on this shit. You should have known better and said, "No, that's not the way to do it."
And I did miss
Max is just another person that's in the community. She's I mean, I think, like, I always got the vibes that she was a tweaker. I don't know. She seems to be a little bit more level-headed these days. Maybe she's sober now, but she was in my community for a short period. She bounces around from community to, like, she came from mine, uh like, the right before me. She was in Steve, what's his face, community, and then she wasn't in mine that long because she was trying to get with TJ, and then TJ didn't want that, so then she got rejected and I think felt some type of way, and then she disappeared for a little while from what I saw, and then she popped back up, and I started seeing her in Keldoge's chats, in Val's chats, and then I don't know what the fuck happened, but at some point, all of a sudden, she started showing up in Hussies, and so, it's like, then I guess she no longer was supporting Keldoge and Val, but I know she was over there, in the past. So, it's like, she moves on quick.
misunderstand a message that me and Vaughn had where I was under the impression that he said that he didn't know if it was okay to share the personal Cash App. So that was the only reason. And also, I know
And like I said before, she also is known for being like a little ange, and she sends her nudes to people unsolicited. That's also a problem. But I don't know if she's still doing that. Maybe she stopped. All I know is she did do it in the past and she has done it in other communities as well. She tends to start like throwing herself at guys in the community, and then like she'll start talking with them and takes it from like 0 to 100 and is like all of a sudden messaging them that she loves them and shit. Like she's honestly, I think she's just lonely and desperate. And I mean, I don't think she's that harmful, but then again, she has always given tweaker vibes. And, if that's the case, she definitely doesn't need to be in charge of the money. That's all I'll say. I don't know if she still does that shit. Maybe she doesn't. But, like, either way, this was not a good idea. Period. It just wasn't.
a lot of folks are in Canada and they don't have that. So that's
Yeah.
why I also put my PayPal. So
What?
Record straight.
So she straight up put her own PayPal? Wait a minute. Where's the receipts for that? If you shared your PayPal and said donate here for Blaze, why have we not seen your PayPal? Is that going to get shown? How do we know you didn't get money there? If you shared it. See, this is the problem. This ain't all adding up to me. And I don't know why. Why would you ever think, yeah, let me go ahead and share my own PayPal to get money for this woman that I didn't even know in real life? Like,
It's made a
This
little
was supposed
mistake.
to be for maybe the 15 or 20 people in our community. This was supposed to be from Hussey's community for Blaze. This was not supposed to be for any fucking body else.
that's the
Correct.
fucking problem. You can't do that. My God, don't you get it? That's not what this fucking shit is about. Stop making it about you. Stop making it about your community. Stop making it about us and them and us. And just shut the fuck up and let this woman rest in peace. And I'm not saying that her husband won't appreciate money, but they were not hurting for money. Okay? Blaze was very generous, in fact, with her money. That's one thing I knew about her. So this whole like needing desperately to raise money for her is not necessary. If you want to do it in lieu of flowers, if you want to do it to show your fucking appreciation, gratitude, and show that you want to support the family, that's fine. That's fine. But you just do it directly to them. You don't try to be the middleman. But I know for a fact, Blaze, she was fine. She was, like I said, very generous with money. They don't need this. They don't need. You are just adding a fucking headache with all this that is not fucking necessary. And the only reason it is blowing up into all this is because it was so important for you guys to make sure it was known that it came from you. And that is disgusting because that is not the fucking reason that you should be giving. And the fact that that is what is important and matters to you just tells me it ain't about Blaze. Shame on you. The fuck? And I got dragged for having a fucking goal on my video, my stream, that wasn't even about Blaze? And people are out here doing this shit? I hope people are calling this out. All these people that were so fucking up in arms about me making a fucking goal. I didn't do any streams about Blaze. I'm not trying to fucking capitalize on her death or use it for content. And I frankly think everybody just needs to stop talking about like all of this, especially not in this way, because it is disrespecting her memory. Because this has turned into something that is not about her. And the focus is now on the community and the people running it. Because you couldn't just let people donate directly to the family.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
it was a private thing we had spoke about on Wednesday. We talked about, collecting donations and then making one big, donation to the family in lieu of, for flowers or for whatever. And y'all, everybody put me in charge because y'all trusted me enough. So,
Who put you in charge?
it
Who put you in charge? Who trusted you? I want to know. Because they need to take responsibility for this then. If there are people who actually said to this woman, we're putting you in charge of this. Yes, we want you to handle this because we trust you. You, go. Then all y'all need to be called the fuck out. The fuck were y'all thinking? I can almost fucking expect her to be that fucking stupid, but hussy, you ought to know better. This ain't your first rodeo with shit like that. You ought to know better. And if you actually encourage this woman to do that, you need to be called out. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Sharing her fucking personal PayPal, that is fucking crazy. And I don't know how you wouldn't know that.
Just, I should have known. I thought that I was covering all the bases. And I also
Good point, Pulse. Good fucking point. Mags, you were in charge because Hussey and Fallon knew there would be a blowback. Yup. It's the Draven effect. It's the Draven and Mousy dynamic, right? Why do you think Mousie's the one that went to offer the pictures of Farrah Fiasco for money on Draven's behalf? Because Draven is not stupid. Well, he is stupid, but he didn't want to go down for that. He wanted an out. He wanted to be able to, if people started fucking freaking the fuck out of it, he wanted to be able to say, oh, this wasn't me. This was her idea, and I don't know why she did this. Why did you do this, Mousy? He's done it before. He just throw her under the bus. And that's exactly what the fuck Hussey is doing. To Megs. Same kind of mentality. I mean, frankly, him and Draven and Hussey do have quite a bit in common. They really do.
also got worried that
Caddy Whom Puss. Welcome to the Board Housewives Club. And thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. Nice name.
if I shared his personal cash app, that maybe somebody would donate $1 and say something nasty,
I blame you.
about Blaze. And I couldn't I couldn't live with myself if I gave out the personal cash app and somebody sent $1 and said something nasty or mean.
Oh my God. Here we go. The savior, right? The hero. I don't know. Why would your own community do that, though? I mean, you wanted to do this because it's coming from your community, right? And you're sharing, then what? But if you're, then that would, why would your community send nasty messages? That doesn't make sense. But that's always, a risk. And you can't, protect them from that. Unfortunately, it's not possible. But I mean, I think I would be surprised if that many people did that. There might be a couple of times that might happen, something like that. But I think that her husband's probably mature enough that he can handle that and he can just block and move on. Uh, I don't think that I mean, for fuck's sake, Mags, he just lost his wife. Think he gives a fuck about what some idiot on the internet says? I don't think he does. That's just, I just don't think he does. So, and if people are wanting to do shit like that, they don't need his Cash App to do it. Unfortunately, there are other ways. So, it sounds like a cop out to me, but
So,
You know what your heart is. I don't care what other people think. They can
oh,
fuck
is
off.
it? It's
so
is it Matt's birthday? I didn't even know. And thank you for the super chat. I blame you and happy birthday. Matt, I didn't know it was your birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, happy birthday. You guys show her some love in the chat. She is the one who makes a lot of these badass uh AI pictures that I show all the time or use for thumbnails and stuff. She's really good at it. And she's been in my community for quite a while now, and always has been a part of like the movie nights, and she's just a sweet person. She really is. Love you, girl, and I hope that you have a really good birthday.
A mistake. We were trying
And
to
you know
get
what that
things.
means too? That the next movie night you get to pick, right? What movies we'll watch. So maybe let's try to do a movie night in the next, maybe this weekend. What is today? Oh shit, it's Friday? Damn. Okay. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll see what's going on, but whenever we do it, you get to pick. Okay? That's the rules.
Done the right way, most easiest way for them. And it was just a couple of hours that we needed to navigate and make sure we understand everything. And
But
we fixed
it's a
it.
done deal. You donated, Fallon donated, and I donated, and it's done. So that's
Okay,
it.
there you are, you guys. So you heard that, right?
But how do we know that? What is the proof? Where is the proof of that? Where is the proof that that's all the money that came in? I mean, this is a kind of a big deal, and I could picture a lot of people giving for this. And frankly, I don't know. 180 sounds kind of short for me. I'll be honest. I don't know how many hours it was up, but mm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So Fallon donated,
What
Madge
I
donated.
what I do know is I ain't about just to take y'all's word. Sorry, but no.
I donated.
How could you
And
expect me to take the word of a man who literally just a couple of days ago lied and to his audience said $50, I'll tell you who Carrie's channels through, claimed that it was through my mom, and then I literally proved it wasn't. This man will literally sell lies to his own audience. Why would I trust anything he says? Why would anyone? And if you do, you're either completely fucking I don't even there's no way. You gotta be willfully ignorant at this point. You gotta be. I just don't think that any of these people haven't seen at least something that has shown exactly what kind of person this is, and they choose to stay. So
so there is no other issues. And that's that.
Yeah. I mean, if he wanted his personal Cash App shared, I would have shared it.
wait, is it those girls' birthday too? Wait. Did I miss wait. Did I miss a birthday? Bowls girl, is it your birthday too, or did I miss it? $50. He read my text message, didn't even think twice about it. True. He was selling lies from the bus today. I bet. Oh God, those bus. Nobody don't want to see you doing that. Chubby VW, thank you for the floating heart. Thank you. Oh, what did I do? Back in there. There we go.
But I got confused. And when Vaughn sent you an email, but I told him you were sick, and I told him you didn't know that he had sent it.
Oh my God. Hussy's trying to claim that he's sick. Come on. Tuesday was. Oh, I'm sorry, Vols girl. I didn't know. I truly didn't know. I apologize. Well, you get to pick out some movies too. Just remind me, you guys, next time we do a movie night and you're there.
And
No, I didn't.
you were streaming, and I was trying to tell you, but I was driving. You were streaming, and you were busy, and I was trying to drive and talk to Fallon and figure all this stuff out
Why the
in
fuck?
downtown.
Why would you be doing all of that while you're driving? All right, now this is getting to be too much for me. Now I am. This sounds like a load of shit. You're making too many damn excuses. There's way too much going on here. This shit is not that fucking complicated. Why? So you did it? Oh, this all just happened so fast, and then I was actually driving at the time, and what the? why did you need to do it again? Again, let me make something clear here. I don't think that Blaze and her family were hurting for money. She was very generous to people. That's number 1. Number 2, she passed on July the 3rd. And I'll just be honest, like, the expenses that come along with that, all that, if it was important, if it was time, then you're already late on the game, is what I'm saying, because those expenses have already been made. Probably a while ago now, actually, because that stuff happens pretty fast. So, what is the rush? What is the rush now? I just don't understand that. Why did you need to rush and hurry and whatever to do this? Like, and again, all you needed to do if you wanted to help was to just share his own Cash App, his own link to that, like, sometimes there'll be things like this on, like, the, online obituary or something like that, where you can donate in lieu of sending flowers. So, you coulda just shared that. I'm sure that something like that exists. It's very common. So, this just it all of this was just not necessary. And Hussey mentioned something about asking the husband. Oh, we've asked the husband first. I wanna know. And see, this is the thing. He's saying that, but, like, he's saying it knowing, how are we gonna fact check that? How are we going to fact check that? Because we can't contact the husband. We're not gonna do that. I wouldn't, even if I had the fucking, ability to, I wouldn't bother the husband with anything like that. I wouldn't contact her husband at all. So, we can't check that out to find out if he actually gave the go ahead, to find out if they actually got an okay from him on any of it. It's just more and more that isn't adding up. I don't this was just such a fucking mess. They had to be like TMZ with controlling how things are done with things concerning Blaze. Yep, it does seem like that. Everything has to go through them. If this isn't a big attempt to cover for their guilt of sending Blaze down a spiral, I don't know what is. My opinion. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, and I don't know about the covering up, but I do know that they are trying to control what's going on. That's clear. When you're going to raise money or when you want to do something nice for a family that's grieving, the whole worrying about that it is known that it came from you, that is just, there's no, you're just being fucking selfish, and you're making this about you rather than just wanting to help the family. When people are newly grieving, doing stuff like this is just piling more shit on their plate that they don't want. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm telling you. I mean, I don't know Blaze that well, and I won't pretend that I knew her finances. I don't. All I can go by is what I saw in the months that I did get to know her, and that is she was very generous and she does not appear to be hurting for money at all. So I don't think her family needed people to come in and rush to do things like this. And I think what happened at the very most is her husband was asked, people want to send flowers, whatever, what can they do? And he said, instead of flowers, just share this. It's not complicated. You did not need to do all this. And just like you have said several times, it appears that it was because it was you were making it this thing where You wanted to make sure people knew the money came from you guys and your community rather than just fucking giving and letting that be that. You needed it to be known. And that shows the real reason why you did it. And it was not out of the kindness of your heart. It was because you want to look like you did the most for this person. You guys were closer. You guys are the nicest people in all these communities. Your community is the best. We did the most for her. You're making it about you. Sad.
Atlanta at all places, so I was a little all over the place when I was, talking to him, and he said he sent you the email and gave you permission for you to share it.
Okay.
And I misunderstood that as in, he said, I don't know if he wants to share it. I thought he was talking about the husband, dumb me, but he was talking about you. So simple mistake, but it turned into a shit show. And I think everybody trusts me. I think everybody was just kind of, giving me some advice and looking out for, me. So
I think this was the best thing.
yeah.
You don't need the extra stress.
Right. I've been up all night worrying about how to do this and what to do and how to be respectful and how to not make a scene and not to cause drama and, shit. And here we are. I was told that, the family didn't want a spectacle. And I was like, well, it wouldn't have been a spectacle if everybody would have just left it alone.
Right.
No, it
But this
wouldn't
was
have been a spectacle if you guys would have just given the money directly to him. Behind the scenes. No one would have known. People can't criticize it if they didn't even know you did it, right? If you didn't want recognition, you could have done it and no one would have known. So you cannot blame everyone else for this turning into a spectacle. You guys are the ones that chose to do it in that way. You chose to make a huge deal about it, doing streams about it publicly, and then saying, oh, well, we did this because this was coming from our community. This is supposed to just be our thing. You're literally trying to control and gatekeep a woman's memory. You want to gatekeep people grieving for her? Because you guys have to be the ones that look like you cared the most? What is wrong with you? That's the kind of shit you're worried about right now.
not for any.
Hey,
This was
Bruce, good to see you.
30 minutes live you did this morning. You were sick. I gave the information out. It was privated. I mean, it wasn't supposed to go anywhere else.
No, I don't see anything wrong with what you did at all.
So,
And you showed proof the money was sent and it's done. It's
yeah,
done. I
it's
will not
done.
be talking about it.
Yeah, and like I would, it was just I was going to take donations until Monday night, and then like at 6 o'clock we'd go live and show them getting the donation because I would have to make that public because if I didn't, it would look horrible. So, and that's it. I was just going to go through the weekend and see what we got, and then made one donation in Blaine's honor for our community, not
Yes.
anybody else. So I don't understand where everybody's having a hard time with our community, the Hussies community, these little people right here, our folks, our family, not anybody else.
Mags, there's nothing wrong with what we do in this situation. Nothing
Oh
at
my
all.
God. Yes,
I just
there
don't
is.
want them to come after you, and I think this was the best way.
Yeah.
Stop that from happening.
Yeah. Well, like I'm sorry. I was just trying to do simple and all that stuff, and I should have known better, but I was just trying to do something nice for my friend. That's not here no more. And now it's been disrespect. Now, her husband's been disrespected. He's been disrespected. There's more. Her name's been dragged through the mud again. And I hate that. That's not what this was about. It was about our friend and showing our love and respect. And now it's just been.
Then why couldn't you do it privately? If it wasn't about any of this, why was it turned into content? Why was it all done publicly? It's very easy to not have to deal with shit like that. And all you would have had to done was just not put yourself in the middle. That's it. That's all. But you couldn't do that because you guys wanted to be able to take credit for it.
Blown out of proportion. We can't even let the poor girl, just rest in peace.
I think a lot of these
How is this letting her rest in peace? Oh, okay, baby. I'm texting you right now. I'm going to let this play for a minute, guys.
people have a guilty conscience about the way they treated her, and they're trying to deflect and point fingers at other people.
Well,
You've always been good to her, and you have nothing to worry about.
so
Sure.
please, I know everybody's watching. Please do not come after me. It is a done deal. I told y'all I made a mistake. I misunderstood because me and Vaughn were, like I said, I was driving, I was texting, I was on the phone with Fallon, I was in downtown Atlanta, and when I reread it, I thought it said, we didn't know if it was okay to share publicly. And, I didn't think about the fact that he's been doxxed, because of that. So I never even thought that, they already know his information anyway. I was just trying to be safe.
Can I just say one thing?
Of
Okay,
course.
Mags, in all my life being on here for almost 20 years, I have never seen a community put together so gently, so nicely.
So gently? This woman is delusional. This woman is delusional. And here we go. Again, of all things, Fallon, you're coming up there. Is the first thing she says about Blaze? No. No. What does Fallon do? Immediately comes up there and says, I've never seen a community come together so gently. So she's talking up herself and the community. She's making it about them, not Blaze. It's just, how much more obvious can it be?
And honestly, that's what they're upset about. Don't let it get to you. You did.
We're upset that you have a good community. Ma'am, literally no one cares. People are upset because you are making someone's death about the drama. Oh, look, somebody in his chat said blaming Carrie or G-Man ain't right either. Well, let's see what he says.
Did a good thing. We all did a good thing here. Everybody in
You
chat,
didn't.
Pussy, you.
No, you didn't. You did a selfish thing and it backfired on you. This was not a good thing in any form or fashion. I can't even believe you would say that. At the very least, it was a misstep on your part. And Fallon, you're another one that should know better, right? I mean, you've done fundraisers before, haven't you? You did one for a fucking murderer. When a fucking woman was dead and her 3 children murdered by their dad, and her family was burying them, you were raising money for the fucking piece of shit that killed them. That's what kind of fucking person you are, bitch. You can come on here and live in some other fucking alternate reality where you're a good person. But honey, I live in reality. And I know women like you. And you are not a good person. And you don't give a fuck about anyone but your goddamn self.
To me, everyone in chat, our community did something. Okay?
Right.
Do not, don't let them get to you.
I know.
Grieve the way you need to grieve. Okay? Because right now we're being told how to grieve. We're being told how to do this and that, and work with finances that are actually going to and went to her husband.
Yeah.
This shouldn't even be about finances, Fallon. Why the fuck are y'all getting involved? You found out a couple of days ago and immediately had to get involved with her finances. Why? Why? Why did you think that was a good idea? You should have fucking known better. Period. Again, it would have been really easy to just support Blaze's family and share a link or a Cash App that goes directly to them. It's the wanting to be the middleman and having to control things and being able to then dangle it over people's heads, being able to use it as some kind of, flex and say, look, we did more than anyone else. It's see through. And that's why Hussey keeps losing subscribers. It was already going downhill. Dude, this is gonna get. Hey, I mean, he keeps digging, so I don't feel bad for him at all. Keep digging, Hussey.
It's just shitty because it's just something else to be content and something else to be community.
You're making it content right now. Right now. You're on a fucking live stream, bitch, talking about it. So you guys can use it for content, right? I mean, if you are going to fucking point the finger at people for anything like that, then you should stop doing it. But it goes back to the control thing and the gatekeeping. And you think because, oh, well, no, but we knew her. We were her real friends, so we get to do it. No, it doesn't work like that. And I don't believe you. I don't even think you believe that. I think you guys want to paint a certain kind of narrative. And I think it's like you're in your own guilt. You want to fucking convince yourself you were good to her. I don't believe it. Because the fact that this woman passed away on the 3rd and was gone, and that whole time, all Hussey was doing was getting drunk on stream after stream and looping about me. He was not worried about his friend in the slightest. His friend that he hadn't heard from in weeks. That we're supposed to believe he really cared and they were so close. It took that long. That long. And even then, he had to get it secondhand. Disgusting.
He post tabs and something else for everybody to talk about and to keep, bringing this shit up.
That's
They
all
want
I'm-
to talk about me privating or make. So I did a stream earlier this morning, and I've made it members only because it was a pathetic stream, and I didn't.
Okay, so I want to see that stream. What did he do? It was a pathetic stream, he says. Well, that could mean a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, my guess is either he broke down crying and turned it into that kind of thing, or he crashed the fuck out and started, saying really disgusting shit. But I'd be curious to know. I mean, it's there, but it's members only, and I don't know if I can lower myself to actually giving money to his channel for that. So maybe we'll see it at some point. I don't know.
Want it out there. I didn't remember that Cash App was out there for Max. It's just, but actually, I'm glad now.
Wait,
Right.
you didn't remember? Wait, what? Hold on, let me go back.
Privating.
Community post tabs and something else for everybody to talk about and to keep, bringing this shit up.
That's
They
all
want
I'm-
to talk about me privating or make. So I did a stream earlier this morning, and I've made it members only because it was a pathetic stream, and I didn't want it out there. I didn't remember that Cash App was out there for Max.
So what did he share? Thank you, A. Marie, for the sparkles. Appreciate that. It requires the cat club tier. How much is that? Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at this. How do you know? Oh. 15 bucks a month. Why are you hiding shit, hussy? That is shady as hell. I mean, when we're talking about a woman who passed away and money that is being made based on her name, and you are hiding shit, that's very suspicious. I mean, in things like this, you should not have anything to hide. I mean, when it comes to shit like this, you should be transparent. But you are hiding shit. And that speaks volumes.
It's just, but actually, I'm glad now
Right.
because that Cash App is no good anyway.
If you're
Right.
if you're Canadian, it's $25.99. Oh my god. Wow.
They're pointing fingers at me for making it members only or privating it. Meanwhile, Val is the one that has privated so many of her streams about Blaze.
Okay.
Why did
I think that's sus too. Frankly. I mean, I think I know what Val will say, the reasoning behind it, and it's probably that she just wants to respect her memory. And to a certain degree, I think that could be true, but I do think that there's a lot of things that went down. Carrie, don't bother. He just played a Rosie cooking video. He didn't talk. Then he said he was sick, and had a headache and in the stream. What? That's what it was? Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my god, Hussy. You're pathetic.
Why did you do that, Val?
Did you read the community post from Tasha?
No.
You need to look at it.
Let me look at it.
Look at Fallon sitting there
Hold
with
on.
a mug look on her face.
Yeah, I like to read her community posts, but honestly, I'm trying to step back a little bit
Right.
because
Yeah, I think that's
If you just take your time, you know, like just do you grieve the way you want to grieve. You're not feeling well, you know, and just do what you have to do to take care of yourself, because now we understand what's going on, and
Yeah.
it's taken care of now. So, you know,
which post are you talking about? 23 hours ago?
her last one, I think.
The last one. Okay.
I'd have to. It was,
Okay,
yeah. It
hold
was,
on. So he's like
Be
pulling
doing around here.
stupid shit
The
up.
very next thing you should do is ask them if that is in the YouTube TOS, or is there some fucking law that says.
yeah, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry.
That's okay. This one is about potato. I
Yeah.
wonder when the Diffies are going to call out the farms for doxing people. That one?
I think so.
Okay, probably never, because they use that doxed information to harass and make money off of triggering people after telling the same people that doxing is bad and dangerous. Fucking freaks, man. Even though we don't know what happened, they are running around acting like they know they had something to do with it. Her death is still under investigation, according to King Diffie, and they are deleting shit. And they said to and about her and deleting panels where they yelled at her. That's what I was saying.
Next. Fallon Gottlieb press on eyebrows. I was thinking the same thing a minute ago. That something just does not look right. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but they look. It looks like one of those press-on tattoos. Have you ever seen? You know, that's the texture that it's giving.
That's not sus at all, Diffies. It's almost like we told y'all the farms will help you attack someone and then let you take the fall. This is all I hear from them. That one, right?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, why the fuck is Kel acting like people on the
Yeah.
internet? That one?
Yep.
Okay. Why the fuck is Kel acting like people on the internet have not pushed people over the edge and made them unalive themselves? The Diffies don't just criticize people. What they do is demand you to follow their imaginary rules, even though YouTube has a TOS.
He hasn't got to it yet, but he's about to get to the suing part, and I appreciate the support. A lot of people have actually reached out about this, so if he wants to go there, I mean, he can. I don't think it's going to go in his favor, but that's what I said in the beginning. It's like, Hussy, like this is a problem for you. Okay? You think that you can weaponize the legal system. You've been doing it for years. And specifically recently, it's just like, I mean, literally everyone. You have threatened so many people with this. You have, I think, what, 2 lawsuits that are like actually active against people while you are on here harassing people yourself, doing all of the things that you are suing those people for. And so specifically in regards to, again, I'm not going to um try to make money from any of it. Like, I'm not saying I won't countersue and try to make it, that money won't be involved, but my goal, if you sue me, I'm going to make it my mission. I'm going to go through all of your streams. I'm going to clip out every time you have threatened somebody with a lawsuit. and threatened with other things. I'm going to show where you've literally been harassing AJ. I'm going to show where you are sexually harassing me, like when you say that I need to go suck my husband's cock. I'm going to show where you're bullying me by constantly calling me Tetris teeth and uh making these comments about my skin, calling me crater face Carrie. I mean, if you want to go there, Hussy, we can. But I know I have not slandered you. I know I have not harassed you in any kind of way. And you are not going to push me around or intimidate me into silence and taking shit down just because you're threatening all of this legal action when I know I am well within my rights to have an opinion. And that's exactly what I've done is have an opinion. I don't even come close to doing the type of shit that you do. You take it even further. I don't even go there. So you really are the last one to say a word. But you think that you can weaponize the legal system and push people around. And that's what I am going to stop. Because that's what I'm going to go and try to get you to be labeled as a vexatious litigant because you threatening people with this shit needs to be put a stop to. It is harassment, plain and simple. You use it to harass people, and that is not okay. It has gone on long enough.
Then when you don't follow their rules, they tell you that they can basically do whatever they want to you because you put yourself on the internet. So they then relentlessly attack you with all their buddies, and they get the farms to dox you and dig into your personal life. They use sock accounts to cause confusion and chaos. They send emails and text messages to mess around with the person offline to keep them constantly triggered. They know damn well they don't just talk about or criticize people. They run around on panels to directly intimidate and target and trigger them so they can make content. They sit in discords and plan attacks and coordinate getting information to use against the target. They also spread a script around to their friends so they can also stream and make money off of terrorizing someone. For Kel to sit there and act like the Diffies and the Farms are not deranged group of people who engage in organized harassment is insane. They had zero respect for the family when Blaze was alive, and now y'all want to feel a little guilty and hide shit? And why the fuck would the family watch their shit unless it was used as evidence? We know why y'all deleted that shit. Exactly. Exactly.
And by the way, I'll just point out that here on this channel, I have not deleted anything since Blaze's passing. Nothing. Don't need to. Because I wasn't ever on here coming at her like that. So I don't have anything to hide, I guess. Again, the things that I always said when it came to Blaze, and I stand by it, is just that I thought she really needed to get help for her alcoholism because it was clear to me that that was a major issue. But if that wasn't a secret, and but that was as far as it went because I mean I don't think she was. I think she was pretty harmless, is what I'm saying. But
Now, I want to play something by Vidal.
And I'm not pointing fingers. I just thought that was very well put from somebody that's not on any side.
no, 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 Mags, you don't get to fucking share a post like that. You made a point to have Hussy bring this up and read this, and you want to say I'm not trying to point fingers. Yes, you are. Sharing that, saying you support what was said there, you are pointing fingers because that's all that post does. They are in that post. Tasha is literally trying to put the blame for the quote unquote like harassment and things on the Diffies. The reason why I think it's ridiculous for Tasha to say that is because Tasha is friends with Azria. She supports people who do the same type of shit. Okay? That's my biggest fucking problem with Girl World. And I've said it a million times. All these people are fucking hypocrites. All of them. And I can be included in on that at times. But I at least try to check myself on it. Like, I mean, my God. It's like everybody here is fucking toxic. Okay? Everyone here is messy. I don't know one fucking, maybe Dashton. That's about all. He's pretty innocent in my opinion. Nobody else. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else? I don't think that there is. I mean, everybody else has had, done some fuck shit at some point, lost their cool. I mean, it happens. I'm so tired of people who do the most constantly thinking they can call other people out, but they never take accountability for what the fuck they do. If you're going to come at me and expect me to, have accountability on things and I need to answer for things, you're going to grill me about things, then you are going to be met with the same type of energy. And if you aren't willing to look at the shit that you do, then you don't have the right to make me do it. It's a give and take. So, the things that I'm on here saying and coming at people for, whatever, hey, I'm fully prepared. You can come at me with that same fucking energy because guess what? I'm not doing shit like that. I'm not. I don't do shit like that. And so, yeah, I can call it the fuck out, and I'm going to.
It didn't have anything to do with the Dippies or any of that. So I'm not. Let me make this very clear. I'm not pointing fingers. It's just that
Yeah,
was
you
written very well by
are.
Tasha. Tasha is very neutral, and she does
She is not neutral. What are you talking about?
a very good job of staying neutral and saying what she sees
Stop
on the
it.
outside.
Stop it.
That's the thing. She's not on either side.
What?
All right, let's listen to this short video by Vidal. Hold on.
What? She hates those people. What are you talking about? She is definitely on their side. Go look at her channel, for fuck's sake. I mean, I don't know why you would ever say that. I mean, and that's the thing. I don't have a problem with Tasha really. I give her credit because she at least owns who that she doesn't like anybody. Like there's no she doesn't make bones about it if she doesn't like someone. So I can respect that. At least she's not fake about shit. But to say that that she's like neutral and doesn't pick sides is just ridiculous. That's just I'm sorry, but I can't take you serious saying shit like that, Hussy. Or Mags. I don't think Mags really knows any better. Hussy does. You're just and he's about to do it with Vidal. It's like when he's agreeing with somebody about something or what like he is willing to excuse any and everything. Hey, damn it, Amber. I think you were here for one the other day. I think you did make it here when I was covering your video with DC. But either way, welcome. Welcome back. But he it's just it's and as soon as somebody's criticizing him, he'll flip right back up on that shit. He's up Bedell's ass right now. He's about to pull some of her stuff up. But literally, he's told me that this woman is a crazy person who's obsessed with him and stalks him and all that. Now all of a sudden he's parroting everything she's saying. Why? because she's criticizing me about something. And Hussey isn't smart enough, I guess, to drag me on his own. He's got to go and piggyback off of other people doing it. But if we're going to take what those people, Vidal in particular, have to say seriously, then I think we should take everything they've had to say seriously. And they've had a lot to say about you, Hussey. So I don't want to hear, oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's obsessed with me. She only can bring up shit from years ago. She's unhinged. Don't say any of that shit ever again. Because the second she criticizes me, you are literally parroting her points, sharing it on your community tab, sharing it in videos. Everybody come look, come look. Okay. Well, we're going to look at everything then. Got it?
Kyler, is that you backstage?
Oh, God.
Hey, hon.
Hi, honey.
Am I playing her video with the phone?
Hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Yeah, it's her.
It's like a tootsie.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything, all right? I'm not going to say a word. Watch.
roll.
Hey, hon.
Hi, honey.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Day
Yeah,
before I
it's her.
let somebody up, and
Yeah, it's her.
it's like a tootsie roll.
Hey, hon.
Hi, honey.
Am I playing her
Okay. Okay. I'm not
video
saying
with the
I'm
phone?
not going to say anything.
Well.
Move on.
You know, Fresh Garbage ended, and I had no intention on going live,
Okay.
but I decided to do a little digging. I was just curious about some stuff. And, you know, with all the stuff about Blaze, hello, Miko. Everybody's talking about Blaze. Now, I did not feel any particular way about Blaze, to be honest with you. If the news is true, well, it's sad news nonetheless.
Oh, thank you, Chubby BW.
I'm just going to say
Thank you for the sparkles. Appreciate that.
that my conscience is clear. Well, hello, Angry Karen. And the only reason I'm saying that my conscience is clear is because I did not engage with that lady. But I know a whole bunch of people who did.
Mm.
And they were
Go.
Hussey, what? I know you are not up there going, to that. As if you aren't someone in that category. Like, she's talking about you. Uh, you interacted with her. You also had beefs with her at times, called her out at times. Like, come on now. Please, let's not. Let's not pretend that none of that happened. You're trying to call Val out for that, but you're doing the same thing. You seem to think that everybody's just forgotten all of that. While you're acting like you're innocent in all this and you've just done nothing but be a good friend, right? Oh, thank you, Bruce. Bruce gifted a membership and Blank Space got it. So, congratulations. Welcome to the Board Housewives Club, Blank Space. And thank you so much to Bruce. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to Bruce, I'm going to drop his link so that you can go check his channel out. See what that's all about. There you go. That's his link. He's got a really good channel. You guys go check him out. Show his channel some love.
Went out of their way
Mm-hmm.
to dogpile her.
Hussy.
I know. And these people.
Hussy. You can't call people out for that because let's be real. When she apologized to Unicorn Girl, me, you, and Fallon all got on a stream and we did talk shit about her. I don't think it was anything that was like crazy or whatever. I think it was fairly tame actually for like this community, but she had went on with Unicorn Girl and Val or somebody, and basically they talked her into like apologizing and like making her like admit she did stuff wrong and this and that, and then she started trying to kind of throw us under the bus about it and act like she was just there, you know, watching it happen or whatever, not participating, which wasn't true. But um we did a stream. I mean, you could say that was dogpiling. I mean, let's just be honest. If we're going to accuse other people of it, I just think that you got to be careful about that because, again, I don't think anybody here is innocent. And Vidal, that means you too. You might not feel that you ever like quote unquote interacted with her or whatever, but I guarantee you've said some comments and chats and shit when she's been the topic of conversation. When it's a stream where they're talking about her or what, again, I am tired of people in this community trying to act like they are somehow innocent, better than others. Oh, I'm not on this person's level though. I'm not that bad. And like it's getting old. It's getting old. Because I've literally seen all of these people do this shit, and I've done it at times too. I just try not to make a habit of it, but I'm not innocent. So I don't know. It's weird the way that people do this kind of shit. And like that this is even the fucking narrative. Like you're doing a stream, this woman died, and you need to go and do a stream to say how you really didn't do anything to her. I mean, it's like thou protest too much. Is that really necessary right now? The woman just died. But you want to get a pass or some shit. You want to make sure you ain't going to get accused of something. Who fucking cares right now? A woman died. Can we just let her be the fucking focus for 5 minutes and not worry about the focus being on how it's affecting us, how it's making people look at us, how it's affecting the community? Who fucking cares? That shit is so fucking stupid. This is a fucking woman's life. And y'all are worried about the drama. She's got fucking kids. And you're worried about the drama. This shit is not that important. But you gotta make it about you.
Hate that I use that word. They can't stand it. They don't want to. They don't want to face the facts that they were dogpiling people. Now, I'm not blaming anybody here. This is not to blame, but this is because I'm only doing this because I think somebody has a guilty conscience.
Like just I need you guys to sit for a second and think, okay, Hussey claims this is his friend. Blaze. The title of this stream is Support Blaze. What is the focus right now? Is this about Blaze? because I'm not. This doesn't get none of this that I'm watching makes me think about Blaze at all. It seems like very irrelevant. And this is someone he claims was his friend that he cares about. But look what he is focused on. He is focused on proving that other people are bad, that he's good, they're bad. Instead of, damn, my friend is gone. I'm going to miss her.
Here's why I think that. My criticism was mostly about people going at Unicorn Girl, because they were going hard for Unicorn Girl and they were going pretty hard for Blaze also. But it was clear to me, definitely for Unicorn Girl, you know, and I was kind of on the fence about Blaze, which is also why I didn't really want to engage with her. But it was clear to me that neither of them, especially Unicorn Girl, were just not.
By the way, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that apparently on a stream that Hussey did, he got up from the chair that he was sitting at, and more of the like the camera was showing more than he thought that it was, I guess. And it showed him when he stood up that he was like in a shirt, had a wig, glasses, the whole thing made up. But he was not wearing pants. He was literally sitting in his underwear with no pants on. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I want to see it. Okay, I'll be honest, but I did hear about that, and it's gonna change the way I look at him when he's on camera, because now I'm just gonna picture him without pants on, and I don't appreciate that, Hussey. Could you please have just kept that a secret? Because I didn't need to know.
Well equipped to deal with that, right? They're not gonna run from the internet. These are not people who are emotionally. They're not really stable, at least not in my opinion. Hey, fat pickle prostitute llama.
Oh,
God, your name is long.
Fuck that bitch.
So all that's to say,
I said,
after Fresh Garbage did her stream, I was gonna go and read the comments from Carrie's stream that Carrie keeps lying about. She keeps, oh God. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into Carrie right now. Hey, Pink Lava.
Oh, but Hussey is. And again, Vidal, the fact that you are still even worried about that at all is mind-blowing to me. Who cares? Who cares? You got blocked. You got timed out. It is not that fucking serious, but you will not shut the fuck up about it. I just don't understand when people make things like that such a huge deal. I will never understand it. But, I mean, if that's what you want to be worried about, I guess go ahead.
But
I'm
this whole
not.
thing with Blaze got me wondering. So I decided I was going to check on Val's channel. So I went to Val's channel.
Here we go.
And I was looking for the stream in which the dog piling in question happened.
Right. Where is it?
Guess what I found?
The video?
Goose eggs.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
No.
I couldn't find that stream for the life of me. And I was like, I know that stream. Like, wait a minute, hold on. I know that stream was there. I don't know when the last time it was there, but I knew it was there.
Where is it?
So
what happened?
This is what I did.
Hussy, this is gross. Like, he doesn't even get it that, like, okay, this is, again, supposed to be about your friend, but what you're worried about is covering this video that Vidal put out, which is painting Val in a bad light about Blaze, because she's been, I guess, privating all of these streams, which contained different panels and things involving Blaze. And a lot of that was while I was like on my little break away and shit. A lot of those panels and stuff, I remember seeing a couple, and I know like one Blaze was on and she was very intoxicated and she was just yelling and screaming at the top of her lungs for most of it. It was really bad. It was hard to like listen to because she just she couldn't like argue with people. She was just like screaming over people. Um and it was just clear it was because she was really, really intoxicated. I'm like, she needs to get off of here. It's too much. But I didn't see a lot of it. So I don't know how bad it got. I don't know. I know once her and Unicorn Girl had the fallout, then she ended up getting information, getting doxxed on Kiwi Farms. And wait, you're spreading misinformation? Me, Daisy? Are you saying I'm spreading misinformation? Just checking. But please don't do that. Wait, what? What did I do? What did I do? What did I spread? I'm confused. What did I spread? Because I am curious about this. Drunk? Oh, I mean, she said she was drunk in the stream. She was literally drinking on the stream. That's not misinformation. I'm sorry. That's not information. So, that's Rainbow Shines? Seriously? That's who that is? Under that name? Oh my god, I did not know that. Wow, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
I looked her up.
I ain't gonna waste my
Hey,
time.
Do
Peggy
you see
Boo.
that?
Good to see you, honey.
Hussy, we got to
It's not
delete a stream from just the other day.
it's not misinformation. It would be really, really ridiculous to try to act like that wasn't what was going on, because it was very, very apparent, okay? So, I've always said that. I am an alcoholic. I'm not shaming Blaze for the fact that she was an alcoholic. And for me to like say that that's not what was happening, that she wasn't drunk, would be me literally lying. Literally. I'm not going to lie about it.
Hold on. This is Val's channel. Okay. We're gonna go
That's
down a
true.
little more. Oh,
That is so true, JP. Laugh my fucking ass off. I personally would include Rainbow Shines as part of this whole problem. I totally fucking agree. Who was it in AJ's chat? Rainbow Shines was in there one day and she was going back and forth. Aria. Okay? She was going back and forth with Aria and she straight up started doxing Aria's real name in the chat. So, fuck you. You don't get to call people out when you're doing shit like that. Bye. Why do you gotta be on a side? See, this is why you can't trust people. When people try to say, "Oh, Carrie is paranoid," no, it's because people are fake. Okay, they will come around and love bomb you. They're under fake names and shit. You never know who you're really dealing with. It's like you start to question everything because that constantly fucking happens. Be yourself, for fuck's sake.
okay, these are some of the more recent streams. This is all from July. Wait a minute.
Good to see you,
Godskin
sweetheart.
Hunt? That one's gone?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Fuckers get squatted. That one's gone. I know she was reviewing Hussey, but I don't know what all was going on there because I
Val.
haven't watched her in a while. It's tragic, really. Now, these are privated. It doesn't say deleted. When it says deleted, like this one up here, that means it was gone. That means, but these are privated because they don't say deleted and it still has the stats there. So, what else? It's tragic, really. Fallon and Blaze lose to Shanny. This is what got me thinking. Val, do you feel guilty? I don't know when she took all this stuff down. So this one's gone.
Hussy, how can you sit there and do that and go, oh, like you have not went at fucking Blaze yourself at one point. Like you are literally trying to use this. You are trying to use what is happening here to prove that you are a victim. This is not about Blaze for you. It's about you. Because Val criticizes you. Because you guys want somebody to blame this on. You want to be able to blame it on them so that way then no one will trust anything any of these people say anymore. And you can prove once and for all that they're just terrible people and you're really the good one. No, Hussy, that's not going to work. And shame on you for using Blaze's death to do that. Because this it should not be you're doing a video about her. This should not be in it. This is not about her. This is a people throwing shit at each other because they got a problem with each other. Is anyone actually just going to let this any of this stuff be about Blaze? Carrie, did you know Dr. Evil is Dr. Spock? I had a feeling. I did have a feeling. Taurus guys, maybe she doesn't think it's appropriate to keep certain things on the internet after someone has passed. That's what I get. That's honestly the way that I took it. More than her trying to cover up anything, I think she just thought now that she has passed, maybe that it's in bad taste. That's more what I get from it. But I do see at the same time how people could see it as her trying to cover up some of the things that she did. So, I see both sides. I do. I just am not quick to jump to conclusions and go, yeah, this must be the Val's covering up shit. I just think it could also just be that maybe Blaze was intoxicated in those streams or something. Maybe she was crying in those streams. And maybe Val feels like she doesn't want that on her channel anymore. She doesn't want that to be turned into content and that it would be better and more respectful to the memory of Blaze to take those down. That's what I see. And I don't even like Val, but I just think when you start jumping quickly to accusing people of things like when it comes to someone's passing, I mean, that's just such a you just got to be careful about that. Um I mean, I'm sure these streams are downloaded. Like they're not going to disappear. I think she just didn't want it on her channel. And I don't necessarily think that that is anything uh any it, not so much maybe her trying to do something that's going to uh hurt herself as much as do something that it's like these might not have been a good look for Blaze, and maybe she doesn't want people to have that stuff taint. She just doesn't want that to taint her memory, maybe you know what I mean. I don't know. I guess you just have to ask her. Honestly, that would be the way that you'd have to go. But you're never gonna know for sure. It's her content at the end of the day.
This one's been privated. Georgia Peaches, Rise Rapscallions Raw. What's happening now? That one's been privated. Shine bright like a Swarovski.
By the way, that Swarovski
Yes.
is her email.
Okay.
Okay? That's her email.
One's gone. Oh, community. Badgering on. We know why this one's gone.
All right, I'm speeding this up for a minute.
Can't stop, won't stop. This was the stream I was looking for. This was it. That was the stream. That was the stream in which, like, I think she streamed for 12 hours. Swarovski is Blaze's old YouTube name.
And her current email address.
Yep.
Latest email address. Yep.
Val.
See, here you go. If you were so worried that you needed to do a GoFundMe, or not a GoFundMe, but a fucking Cash App account, and put together money, and you wanted to take the money so you could be in between and make sure that people couldn't be nasty to Blaze's husband, right? And then later in the same fucking stream, you just gave everyone her personal email. Why? Did you need to do that? Do you realize what you did? Is that out there publicly? I don't know. But it's what you wanted to say because that's a gotcha against Val. Because now you're able to say, oh, yeah, see, that's about, she was talking about Blaze. But in doing so, you just told everybody Blaze's personal email address. So now, if somebody wants to be nasty, they have her email. Good job. Great job, Hussy. You're really doing a lot of good over here.
You are feeling a little guilty, aren't you?
No, we haven't, Storm. No.
I'm getting a clear pattern here. Can't Stop, Won't Stop was the 12-hour stream in which Unicorn Girl was also streaming at the same time. And Val and Keldo
Thank you, Scammy, for the silver star. Appreciate that.
and Woti went on her panel, and that's when they were berating Blaze and Unicorn Girl.
Yeah, I heard about that too, Blank Space. She was known in Null's community because they were actually pretty good friends at one point. Wait, what? He just doxed her? The email or like actually full on name? Jesus. See, these people, this is what I mean. This is not doing good here. Okay? You are trying to cover your own ass, Hussy. You are trying to make yourself look good and make other people look bad. And neither sides are thinking about Blaze. You're just thinking about each other. And who's right and who's wrong and who did the best thing and who's to like, oh, they're to blame. No, you're to blame. Like, it's insane.
Had been on Val's. I think this was also the stream that Unicorn Girl had come on to Val's stream, and it was Woti, Keldoge, and Val ganging up on Unicorn Girl there. So yes, seems like
Back to the thing about her being in Null's community. So yeah, she was pretty close to Null, and then they had, no, you're fine, Messy. Then they had a fallout. I can't remember exactly what it. I think I remember Blaze telling me that it like Null just kind of like flipped out about nothing, which she does do. Because she did that to me one night when I was in her chat and I was being nice and she like took offense to something that was nice. Like she's crazy. So anyway, and then later down the road, I didn't know, but like Worst of the Internet one time brought up the fact and was like saying, I guess, that people in that community, in Null's community, were saying that when Null like doxed me and posted pictures of my house, on her community tab. Remember when she did that? She literally took pictures of my house and posted them on her community tab and was like, "Oh, this is my dream house in Alabama," and whatever. Well, apparently, I guess people in that community said she got the address from Blaze. I don't know if that's true. Um, I did hear Worst of the Internet kind of bring that up at one point and say that was a possibility. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if she did or didn't. It doesn't really matter. It wouldn't be hard to find because I've been doxxed all over the place, including Kiwi Farms and these places. So, I mean, I ain't gonna really put it on Blaze. It wouldn't be hard for Nall to have gotten it. In fact, I know that Nall was in contact with 21 around that time because 21, I actually saw 21 in her chats, and 21 was like talking to people in the Discord about how I had been struck twice already and somebody should do the third one. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute. That somebody should do the third one. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if uh, that's how Nall got it from 21. I wouldn't put that on Blaze. I think it's a lot more likely that 21 did it, to be honest. But I don't know for sure. And again, I'm not really accusing anyone because it's out there. And there could be lots of ways that they got it at that point. Look on the comment under Hussey's community tab from Blaze's real life friend. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, clapping seal. Yay. Thank you, Scammy, for the clapping seal. I love that one. Because that's Hussey. I don't know if I can do it again. But I did. It was funny one time when I did the clapping seal because he does sound like a seal every once in a while, in my opinion. All right, let me look at Hussey's community tab real quick. Let's see what this is about. Because now you've piqued my interest. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. All right, y'all. Let's read this. Oh shit. So this is 4 hours ago. Hussey had posted this donations Cash App thing. Okay. 58 minutes ago. Spread love, not hate. Whoever that is. I don't know who they are. But they say this should have been done in the first place. I was Blaze's actual friend, and when the time is right, the text messages will be shared. Why you all has lit her the way you did. But Unicorn Girl better pray that there is other reasons because the messages I have from her are horrible. But Fallon needs to tell the truth. It will all come out. I'm not scared to show proof and speak the truth. Well, bring it on out. I think that it needs to come out then. If there's something that we need to know, I mean, that like is that damning, but keep in mind though, right? We don't have a profile picture. Let's see. How long has Oh shit. Did you see that? Look who's live. Oh fuck. Hold on. Hold up. We got to take a detour real quick, guys. I got to. We got to
Wow.
She's crying. Uh-oh. Don't cry, girl.
The way my parents had money, but would have never done this for me. My parents had old kind of money. They wouldn't pay for shit when it came to college. Oh, this is hurting my stomach.
What is she got? What happened? Looks like she's wearing Spanx or something. I don't understand. But I guess she's in pain about something. Okay. Well,
Fuck, bro.
where is Tommy? Liposuction? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think she did anything that crazy.
All that money.
Oh, okay, Brandy.
All that money I'm gonna just transfer.
Money?
Not only transfer it, I'll have nothing to show for it. I'll owe them every month. Fuck.
I don't understand. Is she being evicted? That's the vibe I'm getting. All right. We'll pop back in with her later. Let's go back. We're gonna go back to Hussey because he was about to get to his threatening me, and we need to see that. But I saw that she was live, wanted to jump on, but we can catch up with that later. She seems like she's kind of just looping a bit. So let's listen to more of this nonsense
Like,
because I'm probably gonna wrap up before too long. I'm kind of hungry, but I did want to get to the part where he straight up starts threatening me and he's trying to imply that he's suing me.
you're trying to hide something. At least that's what it looks like to me. And I can only go so far. Look at this. Venom and Victory. That one's gone. Valkyrie After Hours. That one's gone. That's a lot of streams, Val. There's a lot of streams gone.
And I'll go look at the post.
You
Hold on, let
privated
me
a
go look
lot
at
of
that
stuff.
real quick.
Well,
On
at least I
Huskies.
have Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
But wait a minute. You mean to tell me her shit is not archived somewhere? It has to be.
I don't make it a point to A-log you, Val, but you
Yeah, if you left a comment, somebody had said something about Brandy. It's gone. If you left a comment, it's not there. Just letting you know. I went to look. It's not there. Only the one comment from her friend is there.
you're really making me wonder. Really making me wonder if I should start. Because I see you're taking stuff down left and right.
Oh,
What you trying to hide?
I don't know, girl.
What you trying to hide?
Hussy, shut the fuck
I don't
up.
know.
Listen,
Shame on
This
you.
was-
Why are you trying to make see, this is what I mean. You don't want her to rest in peace. You don't want this shit to actually like just be something that people can grieve about, move on. You are trying to stir up drama because you don't like Val. This is supposed to be about Blaze, and you are making it about drama. Shame on you. You're supposed to be her friend. Shame on you. I'm skipping through
not
some of this
intended to
'cause I
be a
don't
very
wanna
long
fucking
stream.
listen to him make these noises and shit. It's fucking annoying.
Ooh. Tyler, what do you have to say about it?
Hi,
Oh.
Kylie. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Can you hear me?
Not too much.
You're real quiet.
Yeah, you're a little low, Kyler.
Wow, great
While she's fixing the
content.
volume, I have one thing I do need to say before I forget it.
What's that?
There was never talk of a GoFundMe in Huzzy's name for
Yes.
Blaze. So let me clear that up real quick. And somebody needs to look up the
So Scammy just says in the chat, Val said she removed some lives out of respect for Blaze and recent events. There was no secret as to why. See, that's what I figured, you know. I figured that's what she would say. And, you know, it's Hussy's grasping at straws. I mean, it is what it is. And there's really no way to know, but I don't think that like this whole thing that like, oh, she's covering something up. What? What would there be to cover up? I mean, everybody was talking shit about everybody. I mean, Blaze is not innocent in this, bless her heart. Okay, she's just not. She was out here she called Hussey a pedophile, didn't she? Am I remembering that correctly? I know she called someone a pedophile when she was angry one night, and I think it was Hussey after the fallout, which of course she took back, apologized, I think, and everything. But she did do that. So, you know, people went back and forth. It's nobody's fault that, I mean, we don't even know what happened. Okay. We don't know. So why are we trying to point the finger when we don't even know what happened to this woman? Like, it needs to stop. That's what needs to stop because you don't know all the information. And to put something on other people, something so heavy like that, when you don't really know anything about even what has happened, that's really fucked up.
definition of cyberbullying. And that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, Carrie put us in there. I got something to say about Carrie. There is an echo.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, but there
Yeah.
is an echo.
An echo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, son of
But let me help. All right, I still hear it.
I think it's Max.
Oh, it's me? Oh,
I don't know. No, it's not you. Kyler, mute for a second. Yeah, it's Kyler. Kyler, boo. All right,
I'm
so
gonna go out and come back in.
all right, sweetheart. Yeah, it's Kyler. So, Carrie, I know you're watching, hon. I got a little surprise for you. Are you ready to hear it? I spoke to Robert today. I finally spoke to Robert today.
Do you hear Fallon cackling in the background as he's saying this? And this, I've got a little surprise for you, Hussy. You are trying to intimidate me right now. You realize that, right? You are literally taking something, trying to weaponize it, and trying to basically uh intimidate me into not talking about you. And then Fallon is there laughing about it. Do you think it's funny, Fallon? Do you think filing lawsuits against people is a joke? Do you think it's funny, Hussy? You seem like you do. You're allowing Fallon to sit there and laugh about it. Is it a joke to you? Do you think it's funny to use this to harass people? I'm not afraid of you or your threats. You know my name, you know my address, you know my phone number, you know my business name now. You have all the information needed. You don't need to come on here and do this. Just send it on over. Send it on over. Because if you think that this is a good look, what you're doing here, and that you have a fucking snowball's chance in hell, because I am not doing anything wrong, I am entitled to have an opinion. I don't care if you like it. You have said all that and worse about me. You were literally selling what you claim to be information about my channel just a couple of nights ago. Remember that? Because I have it downloaded. Where you were drunk and you sold out what you claimed was information, private information about my channel, which was also a lie. And I proved it. You have slandered me. Everything I've said about you, I have made sure I can back up with receipts. And again, in regards to that picture and whether or not Neg's son was 16, I was told by Negs that he was. That's who I got the information from. And that's who I would think would be the most trustworthy source of information about that person. So that's what I base it off of. And that's what I will tell to a judge. I think it's reasonable to believe this guy's own father about how old he was. I think most people would trust that information. And especially when you have literally been on here, I know, straight up lying about me, just like saying my channel was in my mom's name, and you were acting like you knew it for a fact. So, no, I'm not going to take your fucking word about any of it because you're a known liar. Thank you, Fat Pickle, Prostitute Llama, for the floating heart. No, I'm not backing down. I haven't done anything wrong. Like, I haven't. Unlike you, Hussy, I don't just come on here and get real fucking wasted, drunk, and say a whole bunch of fucking crazy shit. I have not called the cops on anyone. I've not filed a lawsuit on anyone. I've not tried to, you know, like this shit that you've done going into AJ's chat, you're calling her husband's job, shit like this. I have done none of that. You have a track record for it, and I can prove that. I mean, my God, you are the last person who should be suing anybody for any of this. But I notice that when you do these things, especially what you're doing right here, you're being very vague. You won't just say what you're doing. You won't just say what I've done that deserves to be sued for. I mean, you say take that post down. Why? What about it isn't true? I'm allowed to go on my channel on my community tab and apologize for defending you about something and say I was lied to and I am setting the record straight about this lie. Because the truth was, in the picture, he was 16. When you sent it, he was 19. Then I find out you didn't send it. Tragic sent it to you. But the deal is with that, you, not even a month ago, got on your channel saying that you were the one that sent it. And you even said that you were like, I went and got it off of his Facebook because he had showed a picture of me when I was 3. If you weren't the one that shared it, why the fuck are you telling people you did? Again, is that my fault? When I go into court, I'm just going to play the clip of you saying you were the one who fucking sent it and that you got it from Facebook. I can't fucking help it that you don't know what the fuck happened. Again, you have to prove like that I am lying about these things knowingly. That it's not there's no reasonable way I could come to these conclusions. And that I'm doing it to slander you. You don't have a fucking chance because I have not done that. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yep. And that's all I'm going to say, honey. I asked you to take the post down and you didn't want to listen to me.
I'm not
Right?
scared of you, Hussy.
But I'm not going to say anything else because,
Because you don't have a case. That's why. You're not going to say anything else because you don't have a case. You can't even articulate what you would sue me for. Go ahead, explain it. I'm calling your bluff. I don't believe you. And a cease and desist, if that's what you're doing, I will wipe my fucking ass with it. Okay? That meaningless, means nothing. It's literally just somebody asking to take something down. I don't have to. So that will just be you wasting your time and money paying your attorney to do that. I know my rights, Hussy. I know a little bit about this. Not a lot, but I know a little bit. I know enough to know that I haven't slandered you. And you're not going to intimidate me. You can make these threats that might work on some people, but it ain't going to work on me. So go ahead. Do whatever it is you think you're going to do.
he always brings up attorneys and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going
You
to
do.
say anything other than I spoke to Robert.
That is saying something, jackass. That is saying something. You are doing the exact thing that I have said that you do all the time. And I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying that I talked to. Are you? Stop it. Stop it. Like, that's not what you're implying by saying you talk to your attorney. You really think people are stupid? You think you would get away with that? That it's not obvious that that's what you're doing? You're literally trying to threaten and intimidate me and say, oh, well, you've got a surprise coming. That is threatening it. That's what you're doing. And you have absolutely no legal reason to do it. Again, I'm basing it on your words. You said you pulled it up. You went on Facebook and got this picture because you were mad that Next posted a picture of you at age 3, even though that picture you actually had as your profile picture. If you didn't want people to know about it, why did you use it as your profile picture? But that's neither here nor there. You said you sent it to Tragic. If that's not the way that it happened, okay. But maybe you need to fucking get your story straight because that's what you said on camera. Again, I think that a reasonable person would take that information and believe that's what happened because that's what you said happened. And as far as the age, again, Negs is this person's father who knows his age said he was 16 in the photo, 19 when you shared it. I believe him. And I think that if that is not the truth, then a judge is going to also see that and go, well, yeah, why would he say that if it wasn't true, though? Like, it's reasonable that I would believe the father about that. Like, it has to be that I'm maliciously slandering you. I'm lying knowingly. And I haven't done that. Not one time. So you are not going to intimidate me with this.
Today. Also, um, let's show this community post by Vidal as well.
Hope Robert's doing well.
Yes, he's doing
Good.
good. Thank you for asking. All right. So, as you already know, a couple of days ago when Carrie was streaming about
Oh, Kyler wants the link on again.
one
Chat.
second.
Okay, so now he's going to bring up shit that Vidal said on her community tab about this stuff with the picture and them being in my chat the other day. So he's already literally done videos about this days ago already. 3 days ago. Like, look, let me show you. But he's so hard up for content and he is so obsessed with me and thinking that any of this is going to make me look bad, right? He just posted shit about it 3 days ago. Nothing new. There's nothing else there. Okay? No one cares. I don't care and neither does anyone else. Vidal didn't like me before. She ain't gonna like me now, after, whatever. That's okay. Neither will Yato. I'm not trying to win these people over. And these are all people, by the way, who have very much criticized you, hussy. And when they criticize you, you cry about it and say they're liars and they're slandering and they're stalking and they're obsessed. But the second they say something bad about me, all of a sudden they're credible. Right. Okay. No. Ain't nobody falling for that. You're desperate. You don't have anything else. And this is supposed to be about your friend Blaze, but you can't stop talking about me. That is fucking sad. So he keeps on with this. And then I don't even know what the fuck this G-Man, I guess, he starts covering. So I might cover the rest of this later. Maybe. But mainly I just wanted to address the threat. And just tell you, hussy, again, your threats are not going to scare me or intimidate me. I know I have not done anything wrong in terms of being liable or slandering you in some way. And I'm allowed to come on here and have an opinion just like you do. Just like you do. And you have said a lot of things about me that aren't true either. And you literally sold information that you claimed you had, which was not true, but didn't stop you from making a $50 goal to then go tell people that my channel's actually under my mother, which I proved was a lie. And that's just one thing. There's been so many. So many. And you've done it to so many other people. And again, as soon as you've made these threats, as soon as they started, I started getting messages from people saying, if he actually does this, I will help you financially get an attorney. I've had a lot of people reach out, and I haven't even had to ask. I didn't even have to do a GoFundMe, nothing. So again, if you want to go there, don't threaten it, just do it. But I'm not doing anything different. I'm not taking any of these posts down. So you do what you need to do, hussy. I am going to go and hang out with my husband for a little while, y'all, who got home from work a little while ago. And will be back. I'm going to be watching what's going on with Layla because she looks like she's having a time. And maybe we'll cover some of that tomorrow. Or maybe we'll cover more of this. I don't know. I've just gotten to where, like, it's been a lot of hussy lately. And I can only take so much. I'm to a point where I'm just sick of hearing him. But I did want to address this threat he was making. So, you guys have a good night. I'm sure I'll be back soon. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.